name is Lori. I'm the group fitness director here at Mount Fitness, the community college, and I teach yoga. I teach many other classes here as well. But I really like yoga. I teach a lot of the seniors as well with some yoga, and it's just a common thing that I think we all need, especially today in this world right now, where there's a lot of crazies going on, a lot of things that we probably just don't understand. So in yoga, we want to just take it day by day. I don't want you guys to worry about tomorrow. I don't want you to worry about next week or, months from now, because there's nothing that you can do about that. So when we do get stressed out and we get all that anxiety and we start worrying about, oh my God, what's going to happen next? Will I still have to wear a mask next week? Or, all these vaccines that are coming out. Just, you can't let your mind worry about all that stuff right now. What I like to think is, because we all worry, we all have anxiety, we all stress. So what I like to think in my daily day living is to live in the present, because there's nothing that you can do. You're in the present moment. You can't worry about if you did something yesterday or something that you didn't like that you did yesterday. You have to bring yourself back into the moment. Maybe you apologized, and then you got to set it free. You got to brush it away, send it off into the universe. You can't worry about tomorrow because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Each day is different, and to try to learn to just relax and be here in the now is a nice way to think. Yoga, we do poses, but is that what yoga is? No, it's not all about what yoga is. I like to think when I get off of my mat that I'm still practicing yoga, that I'm still a kind person, that I'm not talking about anybody. I'm not talking about people behind their backs. I'm not doing wrong things. So yoga is all about that. Being calm, not getting angry. We all get angry, and that's when we find breath. So I'm gonna have you guys sit on your floor. Yoga is gonna relax you. It's gonna loosen up all your muscles, any tension that you might hold on to. If you don't sleep well, yoga can help you with your sleeping. It just can help you to feel better. But you gotta be in that mindset to actually practice yoga and do poses. So like I said, today we'll be nice and gentle and we'll focus. I do play music, I play lyrics. Some yoga teachers prefer no music at all. I like to have music that have lyrics, because sometimes I feel that lyrics touch my soul or my heart, and it just makes you feel better. So I'm sure you guys all love music. So it looks like you're all muted, which is great. I'm gonna go to my mat and sit in something called an easy sit. All right, so let me just say can I turn my camera off? You can turn your cameras off if you don't want to be. I mean, I can't see, I got these glasses on right now. So once I get to my mat, I'm not gonna be able to really see you anyway, because you're all little squares. You look like the Brady Bunch that just expanded. So I'm gonna go to my mat. My name is Lori, by the way, if you have any questions at the end of our practice. So we're sitting nice and easy in our easy sit, cross ankle. If that's not comfortable for you, maybe you sit however is comfortable. But I want you to think of your spine nice and long, and you're growing from the crown of your heads. So let's get our music playing, and hopefully you can hear me and you can hear the music. Hopefully. So here comes some music. If somebody is still on the camera, can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me in the music? Yes, yes, perfect. All right, so let's just have our palms face our ceilings in our homes. I want you to relax your shoulders down away from your ears. And can you close your eyes? Now I want you to think about your surroundings in your room. The walls around you, the ceiling. And if there are any external noises in your home, see if you can let them just drift away off into the distance. I want you to start to feel a sense of calmness as you let your shoulders just soften away from your ears. And we erase any facial expressions off our faces. We just be here in the now with our breath. And let's take a nice big inhale from our bellies. And since we're in our own homes, we can do what's called an Ujjayi breath. So we breathe in through the nose and then we can just go. So you're in the privacy of your home. Can you do that? Just inhale into the nostrils and then go. Notice how that makes you feel. You're letting go of any tension in your body. So maybe we do a few more of those. We inhale and then maybe we go. Just letting go. We'll do one more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And then we could just close our eyes. And common breath now will be our 3-part breath from our belly into our lungs, into our nostrils. And as we exhale now, can you exhale out the nostrils? And just continue to focus on that inhalation. And then that exhalation of letting go. You are not thinking about what you're having for lunch. You are not thinking about anything but your yoga practice and your breath and letting go. We'll take a couple more breaths in and exhale out. And then can you look to the right of your room? We'll take our eye gaze to the center, look into the left side of your room so we get a little gentle stretch in our neck. We all hold some tension somewhere in our bodies. And come on back to your mat, to me, looking down at your mats or at your floor at home. And then as you give me your eye gaze, we'll take our right ear to that shoulder, just a gentle stretch over there. Still aware of the breath and know we're in our practice. There's no competition. There's no judgment in yoga. Pass through the center, left ear to the shoulder. Just learn to let go. Head comes back to center. Let's take a big inhale with the arms. We'll inhale. Exhale to our heart center. And then we'll pierce the heavens with our arms once again. Letting the arms go. So notice your breath. We inhale to lift. We exhale to come to heart. Inhale to come up. And exhale to come down. One more big breath in. Exhale, and let's hold our heart center. Firm palms that press together. Quiet minds. And as our hands come to me, let's go ahead and open up the chest. So we get a nice heart opener where we feel some warmth, maybe some love. Let's go ahead and exhale, round the back like you're giving somebody a hug. We'll open up that chest again, feeling a little more warmth. Maybe the summer sun's shining on your chest. Let's go ahead and exhale, round through the back. And as we open up that chest one more time, let up those hands just become free. Right arm takes a side stretch, and we hold. So you have that option, that yogi's choice, to maybe look up, maybe look straight on. You decide. And with the breath, maybe those left fingertips start to walk away. So you get a little more side stretch, and that should feel good. We're listening to our bodies throughout our practice. We're honoring the bodies. It's our only body we have, so we need to take care of it and love. Come to the other side with the right arm, or the left arm, I should say, that reaches up, energy right out the fingertips. So we feel that stretch right from our hip all the way up the arm and out the fingers. Looking up is an option, or maybe you just want to look straight on. And then as we slowly take the right fingers, we'll walk them away. And just breathe into this side stretch. Beautiful. Let's take a breath in. Inhale.
It's been 7 long years.
Right hand meets your left thigh. Left hand comes behind you. And I want you to imagine that your back arm has now become your second spine. You're long, tall, and just gazing over the shoulder.
Damn frustrating that you think I could never make it. Look who's standing right in front of you.
Still aware of the breath as it's become your pose, and your pose has now become your breath. Let's inhale, circle the arms up. And as we take the left hand to the right thigh, feel the change. And then with your next breath, you'll come back to me with soft wrists. Let's paint some walls. Inhale up.
It's been 7 long years.
Exhale down.
For your attention.
So I want you to now pay attention that your eyes are following the hands, not only, but we're inhaling as the arms rise, and we're exhaling as we paint the walls. Breath in and up. Feeling the mind just get a little bit calmer with this nice calming breath. One more time. Hands will come to the mat. We're going to make our way into our first downward facing dog. So go ahead and walk your feet back. So you found a plank on the toes or on the knees. You decide. Can you lift your hips up high? Now I want you to check in. Are your hands big like starfish? And are they shoulder width apart? Are your feet hip width apart? As we bend the knees, we'll lift the hips up just a little bit higher. And just breathe into this pose. When you're ready, your dog wants to go for a walk, you can lift the heel up and press the heel down. So we get a nice stretch on the back side of our bodies. Our calves, hips, ankles, feet. Let both heels sink the floor. And as we come forward, can you put your shoulders over wrists? You have yogi's choice to drop to the knees, but we're going to make our way back into down dog. Lift up. Let's inhale forward to plank. Option is to hold down dog even. We'll make our way back up. Hold in our downward facing Bison dog with more length as we bend the knees and lift the hips higher. Let's go ahead and take our knees to the floor. We'll take our hips back to the heels in child's pose. So you have this option of these long arms that worship the earth. Maybe you decide to stack your fists and let your forehead rest there. Or maybe we take our hands to our feet. Wherever you're ready to let go, that's where you'll take yourself. I like to call it corpse pose. I don't like to call it corpse pose. I like to say Shavasana because it's nice and relaxing. So, we're going to make your way down in your home. If you have a blanket or something warm that you want to put on, because you're going to meditate for 5 minutes. If I have 5 minutes still, I'm not sure because we started late and I know it's a half hour that I have you for and I'm already 5 minutes late. So if I do have time, I really would like you to take the time to meditate. Meditation takes practice. If you wanted to stay seated, you may, but I would lie down into Shavasana pose where you can just let your body surrender. So what I mean is I want the feet to open. I want the palms to be up towards the ceiling. So go ahead and take yourselves there. In meditation, we are not thinking about anything, but we're focusing pretty much on breath. I discussed the breath with you earlier, but this breath is not an Ujjayi breath. It's going to be the breath from the belly to the lungs, into the nostrils. And to keep our bodies warm, I want you to breathe out of the nostrils as well, okay? That's one way you can take meditation. Another way is maybe you can't, you got a monkey brain going on and you're like, I can't focus. I'm thinking about, I'm hungry. Maybe you count. Or another thing, I'm going to play a mantra for you, which is Rama Dasa, moon, sun, earth. So you can probably repeat the sounds of the mantra as well. It's about 5 minutes. See if you can meditate. See if you can let go of any stress, any tension you might be holding on to. I know a couple of you just zapped yourselves off like, yeah, I'm meditating. But it is, you know, in yoga, yeah, there's poses. That's part of your yoga class, but also mind, body. You need to meditate. So close your eyes. Erase any facial expressions or any eyes that might be rolling in the back of your head. You're not going to sleep. You're meditating. So I'll guide you through it a little bit. If you are truly lying down, because I can't see you, I want you to allow your shoulders to absorb the floor that you're on. And I want you to just scan through that body. You might even feel a gentle heartbeat. Relax the belly. Relax your hips. Your thighs will start to absorb your floor wherever you're at in your home. Your ankles and your feet might even open up like a book. Pages of an open book. Let them go. You are truly here in the now, in the present moment. If your mind should start to wander, I want you to bring yourself back to the breath, maybe back to the mantra of the words, and revisit that meditation.
feel the earth beneath our feet. There's an infinite world within every heart, shining with love, joy, and peace. Oh, my beloved, turn to the light within and sing to your soul. Sing to the light within. Mama, that's what I say, so 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 Mama, that's what I say, so
So let's slowly start to bring ourselves back to our awareness. The walls inside your room, your floor, your ceiling, maybe external noises in your home that's bringing you back to awareness. And start to wiggle out your fingers, your toes. And when your body is ready, if you're not already seated, go ahead and take your feet to the floor. Draw your knees into your chest. And just kind of rock around. Come into the right side of your bodies to bring you to that seated position where you started, full circle. So as we still feel that calmness within us, we allow that ear to fall back to shoulder. We'll inhale through center, left side. And as we come back to center, we take a breath in for Shante, for peace. In hands that come to our heart center. And we'll each bow to the camera and say namaste. So thank you, kids, for joining me today.